Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. It is Sunday evening, July 16th. Another week has gone by. Our summer is quickly, it's quickly flying by for us. That's for sure. Haven't had the greatest of weather this past week. It's been mainly overcast. We've had a fair bit of rain, but again, pretty short on the sunshine. Zucchinis are kind of slowing down a little bit. They really like the sun, and they kind of get mad if it doesn't show up. But everything else is growing pretty quick out here. So let's take a quick look and see how everything's doing. All right, guys, starting with the cherry plants. There are a few that are ripening up, but the majority, they're getting there. But the vast majority of them still have a long way to go. The squash bed, is just a sea of green. We have more spaghetti squash than we can count. We've lost count a long time ago. Again, we're directing the vines out onto the grass, but pretty much everywhere we look in this bed, it's just there's spaghetti squash everywhere. Some of these plants are butternut squash, but I don't know where those are. Mashed potato squash are plentiful, and I've been told that our pumpkin is big. I don't think that's the one they're talking about. Oh, I think it's this one. Okay, so that's our pumpkin already. That's significantly larger than we've been able to grow in the past. And of course, mashed potato squash are doing very well. The broccoli and cauliflower are loving this cooler weather. I don't see any cauliflower heads just yet, but I have seen all the broccoli are starting to form heads. That was a big one right there. So again, they're loving this cooler weather. We've harvested a few cucumbers. Again, they're slow this year. I'm not sure why exactly, but we always get some plants that do well some years. Other years they seem to take a break. None of the beefsteak or the Ultra Girl tomatoes have ripened up yet. There's lots of tomatoes on the vines. Again, they've probably could do with a bit more sunshine. They've had quite a bit of water these past few days. Now we just need the sun to come out. But cherry tomatoes doing well, starting to ripen up. Yeah, they're getting there. We still got quite a bit of time for the tomatoes. Cabbage really not taking off. These are really small plants compared to previous years. They are just not filling out. Again, I'm not too worried. These plants are they're really cold hardy, so they can stay in this bed well into September. Hopefully by then we have some cabbage. Pepper plants also enjoying the cooler weather. Again, it'll be a while before we harvest a bell pepper, but lots of lots of peppers actually on the plants. Jalapenos doing well. The pepper plants that are doing the best are the Inferno, which I finally looked up. They are a hot banana pepper, so they are already producing, you know, sizable banana peppers. The reason we stopped, we used to do banana peppers. The reason we stopped is they didn't really have much flavor after we pickled them. These ones are supposed to be a lot more, a lot hotter. And yeah, another bell pepper there. So yeah, peppers loving the cooler weather, starting to produce. Roma tomatoes, I really don't know what to make of these plants. Can't really figure out why the leaves are curling as they are, but lots of tomatoes on the plants. So yeah, I guess we'll just let them do their thing and see what happens. The melon plants are doing well. However, I don't know that we have any fruit set on this, on any of these vines. So, yeah, I don't know that we're gonna get a good melon this year. Again, the plant looks great. There's just no fruits have been have set on there. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Eggplants again, looks like the plants are doing really well, but if we don't get some eggplants set on these plants soon, then they're just gonna run out of time to ripen up. Strawberry plants are not doing all that great. Have to go through here, weed, maybe give them a little bit of fertilizer. Beets are doing good. We've harvested a couple. Don't think we're gonna get the same level of production as last year, but yeah, it should still be okay. Yeah, carrots doing all right, and the dill definitely put on a lot of new growth since the last time. We've been taking this regularly. Everything else, you know, the Swiss chard, kale. We've been harvesting it every other day, and it just seems to never stop growing. Onions just starting to bulb up a little bit, and yeah, again, they're going to be here for the remainder of the season. Doesn't seem to be many surface weeds forming under this mesh, so we will leave it on as much as we can. Yeah, blueberries starting to ripen up. These plants always seem to do really well now that the deer kind of keep the deer off them. And in a week, we now have tons of sugar snap peas. So we'll be harvesting these in the upcoming week. Delicious. And yeah, the beans are a little bit slow. Again, we you plant them as early as you can, but it always happens that by the end of the season there are still beans that are growing, but the frost ends up killing those plants off before they can finish producing. 8-ball doing well. The other zucchinis they're doing okay, but not nearly producing as they were previous years. And our, I can't remember, second, third, fourth sowing of lettuce doing well. Corn, just like previous years. I don't, for the amount of space that they take, they don't really, I don't know, we've never really had much luck with corn in this garden, so I don't think, yeah, I don't know, if it was up to me, it would be probably be a pass on the corn for next year, but we definitely have to do a bit of harvesting on these sugar snap peas. All right, guys, well, that's it for this week. I'll see you next week.